we just want to talk to you, Kevin, about Acolyte, because Brandon and myself, we did a reaction to the trailer that's here on the channel, so you can go ahead and watch our live reaction, our genuine reaction to the trailer on this channel. You can go ahead and look that up. And we talked about it a little bit on that video, Brandon and I, but we haven't heard from Kevin. So brief thoughts to close out this episode on the Acolyte and what you're looking forward to.
Yeah, brief thoughts are I thought it was good. I wasn't necessarily blown away by it, but I appreciated it, and I'm excited to see what's to come. I'm not one of those that demands fanboy service, so like I wasn't upset that Yoda wasn't in it. I do think that Carrie-Anne Moss isn't living through the first episode. I think she's the blood on the poster. And I think that her murder will spark this whole thing. I think a lot of Jedi are going to get murdered, but I think that's like kind of a big deal. It's equating to like when you have a show and you kill off the main character in the first episode. I had mentioned Lost. I'm trying to think of others that I can't remember, but it is a powerful tool to like really set things in motion. Steven Seagal died in executive decision in like the first 10 minutes. You didn't think that was going to happen. You thought
Emilio Estevez dies in the beginning of Mission Impossible.
Mighty Ducks. Oh.
Yes, that's right. He gets smashed by the elevator.
Yeah. The whole team besides Tom Cruise. Yeah.
And I used to think that was the team from the TV series. And
really?
Yeah, that they just wiped out the TV series cast like that. Like, yeah. But you're right. Yeah, it's a perfect example. So. I don't think she's going to live through the first episode. I do hope that it's what she says. The director said it's a kind of the best of Mando and the best of Andor kind of blended together. I hope they go on location a lot. I love Rue. And like I said, I was telling this to Frank off the air too. I must have weeded out all the negativity on Twitter because the only tweets I see that are about people complaining about the negative tweets out there about the trailer. So I feel like I've been sheltered a little bit, but apparently people hate it. Brandon, what say you? Are people hating the Acolyte trailer on Twitter? Like, what's going on with that?
I mean, yeah. It's ridiculous. Like the trailer on YouTube has more dislikes than likes, and like
what?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I saw that screenshot. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, and yeah, like every single comment on every single Star Wars post, Disney post is like super negative. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'm seeing it's all like ridiculous. It's just like why? It's like Star Wars has like so much variety in it. If you haven't found something you like by now, I mean, between like Andor, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, Mandalorian, this, Bad Batch, everything's a little different from the last one.
Yeah.
I like, well, why people waste the energy. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing to hate. It's a teaser trailer. I don't even know what the hell's going on. How could I hate it if I don't even know what's happening? Like, I don't know who the main character is. I have no idea. Like the trailer like was just like more of like giving you a sense of like the visuals and the tone really above anything else. But I'm excited, and there's been a lot of debate about like the Ki-Adi-Mundi and Phantom Menace saying, oh, the Sith have been extinct for a millennia. And I'm just like, okay, he said the Sith. There's a difference between a dark side Force user and a Sith. Just because someone carries a red lightsaber doesn't mean you're a Sith. You could join the dark side, but the Sith is a very exclusive club. If you don't have that membership card, you're not a Sith, okay? Yeah. And Ki-Adi-Mundi knows this. He knows there's been Jedi that have turned bad in the last 1,000 years.
Crazy theory I have is when they do finally kill one of the Sith, that the highest of the Jedi decide to hide it from the others and say, hey, this is not something.
That's cool too.
It would show the beginnings, because remember, the era of the movies is called the Fall of the Jedi, and they die, even Luke says, by their own hubris. If they were to say, hey, let's not freak everybody out. Looks like we killed it. We got it all. Maybe they don't know about the rule of two yet. Well, I guess Mace does. So, I don't know. It's fun to speculate wildly and responsibly. But it would be a very interesting character turn if Yoda the whole time knew about the Sith and we just didn't tell the others. And like they do a special edition of the Phantom Menace. He's like, the Sith have been extinct for a millennia, and then you just cut to Yoda, who's like,
yeah. Well, he kind of looks like that in Phantom Menace to begin with. Like when you go back and look, he's like,
I'm sorry, Yoda. Do you need to fart or something? What's going on?
No, I lied to you. I did.
But yeah, so who knows? And like to reuse a joke I did on Jedi Way because I was proud of it. It's like Jeff, and you'll like it because you like Jurassic Park, Brandon. It's like, how do they know if they're a Sith anyway? What are they like dinosaurs? Are they gonna check under the skirts to see if they're all girls? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know. Like, a Force wielder can bleed the crystal red. KOTOR has dark Jedi. They're not Sith. They're dark Jedi, right? So. It's going to be very interesting to see how that all boils. The fandom, I am largely separated from that, but like just to hear that there are more dislikes than likes just totally bums me out. I don't understand the online society is just, man, it's really disappointing. Like that, I heard that for the first time just now. Like I didn't know that, and that's just like, why? There's nothing to hate about it. I'm very honest when I say. I was underwhelmed. It was fine.
You were just whelmed. You were whelmed.
Yeah, it was and plenty of time. There's gonna be more trailers to go, right? You know, like Brandon said, you don't know anything. I don't know anyone. We can't speculate. I'm sure that everybody who knows of the Sith are gonna get killed in the movie anyway. And the main guy. I already forgot his name, but like Soul Cerveza, right? Soul Cerveza's gonna die along the Sith, and then the secret will die with him, right? So you don't know what's gonna happen. Like, let them cook. Like my favorite wrestling personality or wrestling pundit, not Sam Wrestling, man. I love Sam, and he's always when people are complaining about wrestling, they always get so like, why are they doing that? Like, Robert's like, let them cook. Let the cook cook. They're cooking your meal. You don't go in the back of the kitchen and complain because your food's not cooked right. Well, some people do because they're idiots.
I mean, that you can do.
Let them cook. Let's see what they're going to do, and we'll all talk about it and have a fun time talking about it in June.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's plenty more to discuss about the Acolyte, and I'm sure when another trailer comes out or a teaser or some other news comes out, we'll sit down and discuss further at length. Just wanted to get some brief thoughts from Kevin as we wrap up this week's episode, and then we will see you all next week back here for episode 9 of season 3 of the
Scoundrel. I like the sound of that.